Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Title Town, some call it, a moniker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, a squad looking to put on a show, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. To get this game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And now we'll get a look at this offense for the first time today. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows they've got...
He's running in the open. At the 30. He's at the 10. Lean for the wire. Touchdown.
Well, they wanted to be aggressive in the passing game, and they didn't waste a lot of time. They take a shot vertically down the field to their star player. He makes the play, and he makes the defense pay.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. And you want to talk about dudes who can bring the heat off the edge, David? Both of these teams have somebody that can do just that.
Man, so much fun. They get off the rock, and they get in the backfield and get to quarterbacks. Make them feel uncomfortable, get them to the ground. These guys change the way offenses are playing the game.
These offensive coordinators better help out their quarterback. These guys need to be double-teamed with tight ends and running backs. You let these guys go one-on-one, you're asking to get sacked.
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? With the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to the...
And the quarterback is snowed under.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. The inside handoff. Makes one man miss. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it behind the line. It's Flores. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He wants to throw it again. Sweet feet on the move. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. He makes the connection. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second and goal coming up. He's looking to throw. Snags it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
PAT unit on the field. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First down for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got his man, makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Now the play fake. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on physicality and stopping the run, and you've seen over the last several years, too. After they do that, they come after your quarterback, and they try to get that sucker on the ground.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's got it. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Wide out in motion. From the gun. Give on the inside. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Looking for a productive play on first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Off the play fake. And the ball is intercepted. Bringing it back. The 30, the 20, inside the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Trying to take it back. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown tie. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Line gets set, first down. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Nothing but green ahead. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The give to the tailback. Runs through a tackle. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Duarte. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Dumps it off in the flats. Still running at the 40. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. He'll do it himself. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. He's looking to pass. He looks that one in nicely. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Here's the handoff. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the offense.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Movement here from the tight end. Comes out throwing on first down. A little screen to the running back. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Give to the back. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. They're working that left side. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Working the middle, it's complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he's wrestled to the ground. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. And he steps into the end zone for a touchdown. All even up after that one. Basically a brand new game.
And with a tie, guess what? Back to the offense. Back to the offense. Which defense can get a stop? These offenses have been humming.
Lining up to add another. Bangs it through for an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Liberty is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sparky isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over Missouri. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. They'll give it to him again. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes his connection. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Got his man quickly. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Out of the gun to give to the back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they've taken the lead. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. Gonna run it. It's Morris. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds his man. It's Duarte. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. He's going to pass. Got his man in the middle. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Fast motion from the offense. Wants to go up top. Feeling some heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Bama! That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost the race.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff unit about to go to work. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Alabama offense. Going up top on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. The give out of the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. He wants to throw. Flips it out to the back. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. He's got his man. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now on second down. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. No fear from this freshman quarterback as he picks up the first down himself. Now the crowd responding in the red zone, trying to help this defense. Give to the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll try the run. Relying on that running game inside the red zone. He picked up 3 to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And that is no good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Tide offense rolls onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive, so someone's going to have...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
8 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He makes a catch. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Alabama quickly back to the line.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw over the middle of the field. Nice little strike down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And he found a slot, found a little hole in the middle of the field. Nice job attacking.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up in different positions, but create havoc in the backfield, and that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some score. Racing down the left side. The 30. Past the 10. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Arkansas is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Hogs have gotten up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today.
From the gun, they'll try the middle.
They're trailing by just 4 to Ole Miss. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. He'll keep it himself. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying the left side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. He's looking downfield to throw. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Offense getting set for first down. Going to the running game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
As a defensive end, trust me, I was a defensive end, I can tell you, you start getting a little lathered up. Now you got your 2nd sack. It's only the 3rd quarter. Your eyeballs are getting big. This is going to be one of those days. I'm going to get me 3. I'm going to get me 4. Shoot, I might even get me 5.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Here comes that Alabama offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And
ball's out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
as a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Makes the grab at the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. See if they can get it done on second and goal. He's looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
At the 40, there he goes. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Alabama pushing the tempo.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up, get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Flores.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wide out in motion. On the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Alabama! They move on top here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Motion from the offense. Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And now on second down for this offense. Going to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. They'll run the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Here comes that Alabama offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This offense has a second down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. They're trying to get to it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Catches it at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down, now here they come again. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Fair catch called for and made. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. And what a return as he takes it back to the 8.
Dude, talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. A first down run in the red zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Utah State has the lead right now. Logan has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over New Mexico.
Pulls and fires complete.
We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Moves around to clear up the vision. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chain. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The offense set for a first down play. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Still running at the 40. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. The give and tick, 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 tick. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. It'll be a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. To the air on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Morris. Across the 25, he's got room. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. He has been surgical. Precision passing, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking to move it through the air. He finds his man. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Trying to find his man on first down. Caught.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. Tackled immediately after the catch. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. They want to just keep throwing it. Coming after it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. They'll throw it on first down. Trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. He's got him this time. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He's looking to throw on third and short. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.